Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to be showing you the buffet on board the NCL Jewel as per November 2024. So we were on the NCL Jewel for 9 nights, cruising the west coast of America. So it may not be quite the same nowadays or in different destinations, but let's start with breakfast. Breakfast was pretty much the same every single day, and it had a really good variety of drinks that were included. All of these specialty teas, some really nice juices and some milks. They also had a little variety of dairy-free and gluten-free and allergy foods, which I'm not sure how much more there was, but there was an okay amount. Next up we had the hot food area. This was pretty big. I'd say the majority of things were hot food. These pancakes that you could get were amazing, as well as these little sticky pecan buns were really good. As you can see, most of the food was very stereotypically American. They had some amazing potatoes, may I add, as well. However, there was also some like Asian cuisine as well, such as noodles and everything, which I didn't have, but they looked really nice. They also had this bakery section with lots of sweet treats, as well as the typical bread stuff that you could toast. I ended up having a hot bagel, a little bit like Tim Hortons most days, and it was amazing. What I liked about the NCL as well is they also had an omelette station, which was really cool, and the chefs actually make your omelette on the spot with those pans right there. As you can see, this is like the Asian bit with all the rices and stuff. Like I said, did not use that at all. But yes, overall I really liked the breakfast. There was a really good variety. All of the fruit was really fresh, all the bread was really fresh, and we ate breakfast in the buffet every single day, and although it was getting quite busy, I really enjoyed it. Never got bored. Next up we will be looking at the lunch options on NCL. Lunch is my favourite time of day in the buffet because it's just a really good variety of things, and I usually like to eat dinner in the main dining room, so lunch is a highlight for me. Not sure why I've started on the dessert section, but who said dessert can't come first? The cakes on NCL were really good. They're quite typically American, but also I really loved the jelly. Here's a few of the lunch options. What I loved about NCL as a family with vegetarians is they have a particular vegetarian section with lots of options available. Lunch had lots of variety, a little bit like dinner. They had a big bakery section as well with lots more like cheeses and hams and everything. Norwegian Jewel also did these amazing burgers, which were really good, and they were very typical barbecue style. You could also get these from the pool bar as well. So they done burgers and I believe hot dogs. As you can see, there was lots of different options, the typical fries and everything. So if you were fussy, you could easily eat here as well. As well as this, the NCL Jewel had a kind of late lunch dining, I'd call it, and this was basically pre-made sandwiches, little cakes, and kind of cold continental lunches, which was really good and perfect for a snack because you never stop eating on a cruise. Now moving on to dinner. Now we only had dinner probably twice out of the 9 nights we were on the NCL Jewel. However, I can't lie, we are greedy and we did come up here a few times just to have a little snack. So every single night was a theme. So this night that I captured this video was Oriental, so it had probably about 25% of the food which was orientated around that particular theme. I reckon they probably try and theme it for the cruise as well, because we had Alaskan and like American barbecue, but I'm not sure what you get if you were in Europe or anything. Food is very similar with lunch. It's just a little bit more kind of more solid meals and stuff, so you'll get bigger pieces of meat, more size as opposed to little snacky bits. Every night they had this particular meat that was here, such as this hog roast. There was a really good salmon on an Alaskan night, and it was so good, really top quality meat. What I would say with NCL is their curries were absolutely amazing. If you ever get to try their curries, oh my gosh, they were so good. Definitely, I think my favourite part of the dinner. Curry was my favourite part of the actual dinner, but the dessert and the crepes was just a highlight of our cruise. A kid's dream, right? To have unlimited crepes, and they were really good as well. Lots of different toppings, and big shout out to the man who was making them. Such a funny and lovely character. Now, I don't think this video would be complete without mentioning how awesome NCL's theming was. Like I already said, they've done this amazing Oriental and different themes every single night. However, we were there for Halloween and they went above and beyond to decorate the buffet for Halloween. There were so many different pumpkins everywhere with lots of different themed foods and like decorations and stuff. They did have a trick-or-treating table as well with all of these beautiful cakes. I don't know if they actually like cut into the cakes at all because I ended up being really seasick that night, but they were just so pretty. And as you can see, all of these little chocolates and stuff which you could just grab and take, and it was just a really nice way to celebrate Halloween on board the NCL Jewel. Thank you so much for watching my video on the buffet on the NCL Jewel. I hope this gave you a bit of an insight on what the food available is on this cruise ship. Overall, I did absolutely love the buffet. It was one of my favourite dinings out of all the cruises I've been on to, so highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching.